Good day, Paige. Good day, everybody. Salutations, salutations, salutations. Welcome in. Good to see y'all. Greetings, greetings, greetings. 222 likes. I see you. 11 angels in the room. We're here for this. Paige, thank you for sharing. We're just tuning in. How are y'all today? Happy full moon. Happy eclipse. Happy Beltane. Paige, I made you a mod. I don't know why it's taking me so long. So if you ever feel so called, you're more than welcome to mute some people if they're being silly out there. Welcome in, everybody. Greetings, greetings, greetings. We're just getting started. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling a little sleepy too. I didn't sleep last night. I stayed up. I've been feeling hella magical, practicing my own personal power, tapping in, connecting with nature, heavy. Been in the kitchen for almost 12 hours today, making a feast, meal prepping for my ancestors. It's a beautiful day today. We're jumping on here to read for all 12 houses. It's 4:44 up there right now on the clock, it says. We're about to read full moon readings for everybody, Aries through Pisces. So if y'all are just now joining, welcome in. If it's your first time here, hi, I'm Gavin, Zen. It's good to see you. Salutations, salutations, salutations. Rosemary, thank you for the gift. I appreciate this. We are just getting started with the collective. We're going to be reading Aries through Pisces, all 12 houses, general readings for everybody. This will be recorded and it'll be up on my YouTube, so if you want to check it out later, you're more than welcome to do so. Pisces is going to be best for last. Caitlin, I see you. Shouts out to all my angels. We're just getting these cards moving. We'll be playing with the Zen Osho Tarot today. All of these will be general readings for all 12 houses. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. We're just about to get started. Sit back, relax, maybe get yourself some water or some snacks. What a joy it is to be here today. Maybe while you're here, drop your sun sign. Let me know when you were born. We're going to be moving through all 12 signs, knowing that you're not just your sun sign. You have all 12 houses. And if you don't know your natal chart, I highly recommend you go look it up. You can just Google natal chart. I usually like to use Astro Cafe. That's my go-to, but there's plenty of good ones out there. Absolutely. We'll be starting in just a moment. Shouts out you Aquarians with the Scorpio moon. I see you with the Scorpio moon up in the sky tonight, right now. We're feeling that energy. Good things are happening. Capricorns in the house. I see you. Leo's in the house. Libra queen in the house. I see you. Cancer, Libra. Good stuff, good stuff. We're just getting started. Welcome in, welcome in. If you can hear me, maybe drop that sunflower emoji. Let me know you're resonating. Happy birthday, Taurus babies. We're just getting started. Good to see you today. Good to see you today. And we invite in all of our angels, our guides, our guardians, all of our galactic, interdimensional beings watching over us and encouraging us to continue to tap in, share these readings. What a joy it is to be a cosmic conduit, a channel here today, to let spirit move through this vessel, this space. What a joy, an honor, and an absolute pleasure. We light our candle to invite in our angels, our guardian aliens, all of our ascended beings, our God squad. What a joy it is to see you today. Amazing mirrors, pure reflections, just about to get started for the collective. Any Aries in the house, sun, moon, ascendants? Aries is the energy of the ego. Aries is the energy of the self. Aries is the energy of the individuality, who you are and your eternal essence. We're going to be playing with the Zen Osho Tarot. We'll be drawing 3 cards from this deck, playing with the Goddess Power Oracle as well. Aries, you're up first, my dudes. House number 1, wherever you have this in your chart. Sun, moon, ascendant. Let's get right to it. We're going to cut the deck. We're going to clear the energy. And the first goddess we invite in today, we have Iris, the goddess of communication. Yes. In the Zen Osho Tarot, we get the cards shuffling. We get it. Cut the deck. Clear it. Aries. House number 1. The message is. Cards are speaking. Iris, the goddess of communication. We have going with the flow here in reverse for the collective. We have beyond illusion here in the draw. And we have laziness over here in the root. Right now we're being reminded that we don't have to try too hard. The real challenge is learning how to let go and go with the flow. The real challenge is to see through all of the illusions of this material reality and know that the universe is always communicating to us. And she speaks through our intuition, through the signs, the synchronicities. The more you can be open to this conversation, the more that you can play with ease. It's not necessarily lazy, it's working smarter, not harder. It's learning how to go with the flow. Step out of our own way, let go of the ego, let the ego flow, because you can't kill the ego, but you can integrate it, and you can learn how to embody it in a way that's going to be much more level, earthy, grounded, connected, centered, and in doing so you can speak from this space and simply allow spirit to move right through you by letting the ego take the seat, and instead allowing ourselves to breathe, find our way back to our center, and then allowing our authenticity, our personal divinity to permeate our reality and just continue to move through. The more you do it, the better you get. It's an exercise, it's a practice, and every single instant this life provides us the opportunity to choose this path of awareness and consciousness. Did you get any of that? House number 1. This is where we begin. Let's get right to it. We're going to flow. We're in the zone right now, channeling house number 2. Up next, Taurus. Any Taurus in the house? Sun, moon, ascendants. House number 2 is values. What you hold near and dear to you core. How you embody your ego and how you show up in the world. Get right to it. Happy birthday, babes. Happy birthday to all my Taurus babes. House number 2. We cut the deck. We clear the energy. We let it rest. And we invite in a goddess. House number 2 today. Cut it, clear it. Here we are. Yes. Yes. Ironic. Yes. House number 2, we're being reminded of the ironies of life and how ultimately the universe is laughing. We have Uzume, the goddess of humor here, the Japanese goddess of humor, reminding us of the internal laugh of life. We have intensity over here in the root for house number 2. We have politics here, and we have the burden here. You see, this world in which we live, this matrix, shall they say, has attempted to, you follow me, has attempted to condition you to see value in a very myopic fashion, to see value, oftentimes Taurus is only related with money, with work. But that's not always the case. Value is what you put your spirit into, what you place your love into. This idea that value only exists on the dollar sign or a superfluous, materialistic, reductionist fashion, it's very intense projection. And the more you can laugh about this, the more you can find the values within and learn how to embody these characteristics rather than feeding into the politics, the nonsense, and the burdens, the more you can reclaim your power, what it means to walk into success, authenticity. This is true values. Learning how to continue to overwrite these patterns, these programs, so you can then see that you have everything that you need. And when you have everything that you need, the universe will continue to match this energy rather than being worried about not having enough, rather than fearing the world around us, projecting that, we're on a wild path and the world is going to shit. That's not the truth. That's not the truth. Maybe the world of politics is, but we're having a bloodless revolution, and it's here for you, reminding us that this is a joke. Ultimately, don't take the shit too seriously. Learn how to redefine what value means to thee, even through the most intensity. And we're seeing a great shift in the collective right now as the US dollar is toppling, and as we are slowly but surely moving into other forms of exchange and currency, reminding ourselves how to connect on a much more natural, harmonious, reverential level. Brick by brick. House number 2, let's get it. Thank you for this reading. We're going to keep flowing. House number 3, we are here today. Gemini energy. Let's get it. Welcome in, everybody. We are reading for the collective. House number 3 is Gemini energy. This is communication, how you speak your values into the space, how you allow them to enact right through you, because you also speak with body language too. The way you carry yourself, you can see someone's values, what they hold near and dear to their core, just by the way they walk into the room and enjoy the world. House number 3, Gemini energy, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you may have Mercury in your house placements. Let's get it. Cut the deck, clear it, we keep flowing. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Any Geminis in the house? Any Geminis in the house? We are flowing. We are here for you. The goddess enters the room. We have Iris, communication in reverse. For my Gemini friends, the house of communication. Let's pay attention. Iris in reverse. We have clinging to the past. We have rebirth, powerful energy. We have no thingness, powerful energy for house number 3. And the root here, no thingness. Rebirth here. Clinging to the past here. And Iris, the goddess of communication here. When it comes to house number 3, reminding ourselves that the only thing that exists is this present moment, this eternal Tao, now, here, happening, and it's all coming from nothing. Learning how to transform nothing into something is ultimate alchemy. 0 to 1. How do you go from 0 to 1? You gotta first rebirth. You gotta release the clinging of the past, and you gotta trust the fact that you are gonna be fine. No longer having to identify or claim or subscribe to these stories that are no longer serving to you. What stories are you telling yourself? How are you communicating to yourself moment by moment, every instant, every step, every beat, every breath? We have the ability to speak and enchant our life with the reality that it is that we wish to see. How are we communicating to ourselves? How is our heart speaking? How is our person communicating? How's my mind speaking? How's my spirit speaking? Learning these languages of oneself and how we can then continue to communicate with the world, recognizing that we are playing a vital role in the way that our life plays out. The power of positive thinking is key. Learning how to continue to stay focused on the silver lining, that divinity, so you may continue to anchor and embody this way of being. This is how we continue to integrate, because we're always communicating. The more we can bring consciousness to this practice, the more we can bring awareness to this path, the more we can step in with our ability to create as divine beings here today, bringing our God, goddess to union. Yes, stepping into this is our life mission. Shouts out Gemini, house number 3. I see you, my dudes. We're going to keep moving. House number 4, Cancer, up next. The home, this first of the psychic signs, the water, here tonight. Michaela, thank you for these gifts. Mo, I appreciate this. Thank you kindly. We are flowing forward. Do we have any Cancers in the room? Sun, Moon, Ascendant, wherever you may have your moon placement. House number 4. Get it, get it. We're here for it. We cut the deck. Ooh, we're going to try that again. Cut the deck. There it is. Cleared. We keep flowing. I see you, Paige. Carrying it today. Holding it down with that rising sign. House number 4. Here tonight. Cut it. Clear it. We flow forward. The cards. The cards. The cards. What are you waiting for? You're here to build your home within. Mama Kila, the goddess of the moon, here is reminding us of our connection with the water within and all around thee, and how the moon up in the sky, as we're underneath the full moon right now, just about, it points our water within, our intuition in a very specific direction, just like she pulls the tides. This postponement here, right side up. Inner voice here in reverse, turning in here in reverse. What are you waiting for? Your inner voice is always speaking to you, and the key to listen to this is to turn in. And the moon is the one who's moving that water within. The moon is the one who is communicating. The moon is the voice of the yin. The yin is the internal reality, the inner voice, learning how to turning yin, turn in, turn yinner voice. This is the key. We're up here in sync. It's just happening in tune. The more you practice this or recognize that your intuition is a metaphysical muscle, it exists within you, inner size. It's important to you to continue to train. Stay on track, young chariots. I'm happy for you. You got this. Keep doing what you do. House number 4. Don't get too caught up in your emotions. Learn how to sit with your triggers, that which is postponing you from listening to that inner voice, from turning inward, so you can then alchemize this, unidentify with it, unlearn this expectation, this attachment, so that you may step into a fresh way of being. Yes, yes, yes. It's all about keeping the water flowing. Cancer. House number 4. We release you. We keep it going. House number 5. Leo tonight. Let's get it. House number 5. Leo. Romance. 1, one's individuality, how we show up in the world as stars. House number 5 is the embodiment of all the first 4 elements, and recognizing that you, Leo, are a sun, just like these bodies are also suns. They're giving off light, they're shining every single day and every single night. The more we can tap into this, house number 5, relationships, romance, joy, pleasure, activation. Any sun, moon ascendants here today, house number 5. Let's get to it. We cut the deck, we clear it, we let it rest. Brooke with the Leo rising, I see you. You're holding it down for the Leo crew. Let's get to it. The goddess who enters the room, Hestia, home. Alongside moment to moment and the mind, yes. Innocence here in reverse in the root. House number 5, romance. It's individuality in an embodied level. Moment to moment. Mind. And Hestia, home. I think one of the most admirable qualities about most Leos is that they feel home wherever they go. They bring their home with them. This is a very big part of house number 5 as we're completing house number 4. House number 4 being the house of the home. Now house number 5 is the embodiment of the home. Walking, knowing that you are perfectly needing to be wherever you go. And you build it within your mind first. Principle number 1 of the laws of Hermeticism, principles of Hermeticism. Everything is mental. The principle of mentalism. Everything begins up here in the mind's eye, in the imagination. What are we envisioning moment to moment? How can we continue to tap into our eternal tune? This is that innocence energy. Yes, these are collective readings. Good to see you. Vibe Skies, welcome in. Yes, we are right now in house number 5, Leo energy, reminding ourselves that every single moment we can turn inward to find our home, to continue to ground into this and then express from this space. Yes, indeed. Indeed, indeed. Learning how to tap into that innocence energy. I came to this download the other day. You know how there's this cliche that says ignorance is bliss? Well, I disagree, and I match that phrase that's saying innocence. We did do Gemini, so you'll have to catch the recording on the YouTube. House number 3 is Gemini. House number 5, Leo. Innocence is bliss. Innocence is bliss. Not ignorance, but innocence. The more you can navigate this reality from a state of innocence, the more you will then permeate bliss. Learning how to befriend the mind, learning how to keep the mind in check, exercise this being that is the mind, so they may continue to utilize the mental energy as your tool, rather than being run by the mind. Most of us get caught up in the mind, and that's how we forget that we are divine. But when we step back into our body and recognize that the mind is a wild animal, and it needs to be trained, it needs to be exercised, it needs to be integrated and befriended rather than ashamed or guilted. It's important to sit with that which is triggering the mind, to clear those energies, those patterns that are no longer in resonance with your home energy, what you want to see in your space, and then continue to create from this place. This is the way. House number 5. What a solid read. Today. Number 6. Up next. Virgo energy. Virgo. House number 6. This is the work. How one takes care of the house. What is required. The responsibilities needed for house number 6. For the house. For the sun. For the ego to continue to maintain itself. House number 6. Work. Self-care. Virgo. Sun, moon, ascendants. Wherever you have Mercury placement. Let's get it. Any Virgos in the house? Any Virgos in the house? Let me know, let me know. Cut it, clear it, let it rest. The goddess, feel my Virgos. Yes, solid. Another message of what you're waiting for, but maybe a little bit less. We have postponement over here in the root. Joey, Catherine, I see you. Virgos in the house. We have postponement there in the root. We have trust, reverse. Letting go alongside you. And Lilith here, the goddess of independence. What are you waiting for, house number 6? The real work is letting go and trusting the process. Oh, Virgo, and I know that this is a challenge because you love to have everything set up to the T, moment to moment, so you can just keep the dominoes flowing. You have it all, the space created, and then hitting that domino so it all plays out perfectly. Virgos are so prime, and they are really strong in their independence, but right now we're being reminded to integrate that balance of Piscean energy, that balance of going with the flow a little bit, trusting the process, recognizing that there are plenty of Virgos out here and you're not doing it by yourself. You're working in harmony with the universe and you're holding it down. The Virgo Pisces axis is probably the reason why most of us are alive today. Virgo being the embodiment, the work here on earth, Pisces being the dream, learning how to anchor into, live, and channel the dream as a way of being. Because my babe, you are a dream boat. And we're out here surfing the high seas. Keep flowing, learning how to ride these waves and trust the process, knowing that the universe is always going to support you wherever you go. Just like you hold the universe holds you back. What you hold holds you back. And Lilith, the goddess of independence, reminds you that you don't have to attach on or feed into energies that are not meeting you on your caliber of sovereignty, of independence, of fiery energy. Trusting the process is the real challenge. But you got this. Take that leap. Groovy. Godspeed. No need to wait. It's right here. Salutations, Virgo. I release you and we're going to flow forward. House number 7. Yes. Libra in the house. Welcome in, Beachy Butterfly. Good to see you. Good to see you. Salutations. We are flowing forward with house number 7. Libra. Ascendant. This is connection. This is balance. This is how we continue to link and do the work together. Hello, Norma. Salutations. Yes, we're out here. Channel mode. These cards are great. House number 7 today. What do you got to say? Cut it. Clear it. Let's go. Libra, we got some beautiful cards right here. Friendliness here. Got a lot of Libras in the house right now. Shouts out, babes. Friendliness here. House number 7. Silence alongside you. Playfulness here. And Bridget, the creative spark, the goddess of creativity here for my Libra dudes. Big energy of connecting to nature. Connecting to nature outside. Connecting to nature of the trees. Bridget is a goddess of nature, connecting to the nature of creation, learning how to play and enjoy this life and the simplicity, even just the silence, allowing yourself to tune in and turn into that moment of just being still and knowing that everything is operating organically in harmony. The more I can get out of my own way and trust this process and attune to the laws of nature, the more I just let my own personal nature move through me, because nature is within as well as all around thee. You are nature just as much as nature is all around you and a reflection of you. How can you continue to tap into your own personal power, your own inherent nature, so you may show up amicably in a way that we can connect in harmony, organically, just as nature does. Symbiosis is the mission. Synergy is happening. Yes, Libra energy. The more we can play together, the more we can enjoy this life, keep it to balance, and know that we don't have to speak into the space just to fill it with space. We're allowed to enjoy the silence. In fact, those best relationships, in my personal opinion, are the ones that you don't have to force connection. You don't have to even speak. You can be silent together, and it's still pleasant, creative, friendly, playful energy. Libra, holding it down out here. I see you indeed. And as you continue to sit in that silence, allow yourself to tap into your inspiration, that creation, and loving company, loving awareness is key. Yeah, playing this game that we call life, enjoying as much as we can. Awesome. We're flowing hand in hand. Thank you, Libra. What a solid message. We're flowing forward with Scorpio in the house. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, where we have a Pluto placement. We have a Scorpio full moon right here on the horizon. I see you, Robin. Welcome in. House number 8, death, transformation, that which is magic, personal power, the depths, the root, the deepest waters within you. Scorpio, for you, my dudes. House number 8, Scorpio, today. With the the moon. Above you, we have the dream here in the root. The dream. House number 8, we have inner voice as well. And we have ordinariness, number 8, in reverse. Look at that, number 8 here. We have 2 and 6. 2 plus 6 equals 8. And we have number 48 here, Spider Woman, the co-creatress. Goddess of co-creation here, weaving the stories. Right now, house number 8, we're putting to rest any limiting patterns, worries, doubts, expectations and attachments of ideas of what the dream even means. Recognizing that we're dreaming right now, the more we can live lucidly, the more we can bring awareness and consciousness to the way that we are navigating this reality, the more we can honor our inner voice and how that within itself is magic, the more we can bring exemplary, enjoyable experiences, turning the ordinariness into the magic. Learning how to find the magic within the mundane is the key as well. And today we sustain this flame, tapping into that eternal spark within, listening to your connection with Source, your soul, and then how it speaks unto the world, your spirit. This, finding the balance of how you play in co-creation, getting to know who you are and why you're here, and redefining this consistently, never getting too stuck, but only becoming more clearer. The truth remains. Scorpio energy. Death is an illusion, and life is eternal. But you continue to attune your heartstrings to your own personal authenticity, your personal psychic gifts and abilities, so you may continue to co-create the dream that it is that you wish to see unfold right before your very eyes. Wake up. House number 9, right around the corner. Thank you, Scorpio. Happy full moon. House number 9, Sagittarius. This is higher wisdom. This is Jupiter energy. This is collective, grand scale, just getting started. Sagittarius is higher flame. This is where the message stems from today. Sagittarius, house number 9. We cut it. We cleared. We are channeling here. Good to see you, fam. What epic reflections. We are tapped in, turned in, tuned on, ready to flow with my dudes. Number 9, any Sagittarians in the room, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Jupiter placement, wherever you may have this, we're going, we're here for it. Embodiment is the mission. House number 9 today. Wow, sync 2. Wow. Alright, so we got Mnemosyne here. The goddess of the past. Alongside, we have the only card right side up, clinging to the past. We have breakthrough here. Reverse. Exhaustion here. Reverse. I'm reminded of the words of the Tao. The Tao, the eternal now. Here, this present moment, it's all happening. The past is an illusion. The future is too. Here in this eternal Tao, in this eternal now, we can remind ourselves that we have the power within. Closer than your nose and your toes, the kingdom exists. The more we can step out of our way, the more we can let it unfold. This is that higher wisdom, that Sag, Jupiter, Aquarian age energy that wants to be spoken into this space. This is that breakthrough awareness. You eventually hit that breaking point and you break right through. The past and the body is going to continue to want to hold on tight because it is afraid. We're on house number 9 today. Right now we're being reminded that once we let go of the clinging to the past, of the stories, even if it doesn't even necessarily have to be like a past experience. It could literally be a past pattern, a past program, a past perception, a way that you see this reality. It could be literally how you were experiencing this life 5 minutes ago, trying to tap onto that, or trying to attach onto that person that you were just 5 minutes ago, can stop you from seeing this moment clearly. Eventually we reach a breaking point, we break through. As they say, the diamonds grow best under pressure, and the past can be a lot of pressure at times, but this is that energy that you can then alchemize, utilizing these stories as your fertile soil to step into the reality that it is that you wish to give birth to, co-create together. The more you can be present, the more you can establish your own practical practices to bring you back to your center, to ground into this ever-present now, the more that you can then do miracles, my friend. stepping into your godly gifts, embracing them, embodying them, and allowing them to flow through you with ease and effort and grace. What a joy it is. Glory all around thee. Yes, stay focused, stay grounded, stay grooving. Breathe. Do not forget to breathe. Sagittarius, stay lit. We're going to flow forward with house number 10. Making peace with the past. Making peace with the past is learning ultimately how to not be stuck in the body, because that PTSD, that trauma, those metaphysical and mental and spiritual scar tissues will keep an individual stuck in loops. That is how we need to become clear in order to show up ever present, to heal through the trauma, to alchemize that energy. We will then be able to be here open, ready, and recognizing that we are not the stories, but we are the eternal energy. House number 10 today, Capricorn, grounding into this space. This is discipline, this is legacy, this is how you show up throughout your lifetimes. This is the foundations that you build from. Yes, yes, yes. Capricorn Sun, your ascendants, ruling planet being Saturn. Wherever you may have these planets, wherever you have these planets in your charts, how it applies. House number 10, Capricorn, my dudes, welcome in. Yes, yes, yes. We are here, dudes. We are here. Only card that's right side up for house number 10, transformation. Rebirth here in reverse. Slowing down here, also in reverse. In the root, wise leadership, Epona here for you. We are seeing an immense shift right now as we have just entered Saturn in Pisces. It makes sense that we are here currently in an amazing transformation process of what it comes to the collective foundations, the consistent ways of being, and how this world will be continued to be shaped, learning how to trust the wise leadership of the universe and how it will continue to play out and point you into the right place at the right time with the right people. The real irony is that we're moving into a reality where we're going to be slowing down. We're not going to be having to rush so fast. But at the same time, we're moving into higher frequency reality than we have been in a very long time. That's also the irony. When things are moving so fast, they appear still. Godspeed. This is learning how to embrace our Saturnian energy, moving so fast that we appear still to the highest of frequencies, learning how to tap into, tune into, and rebirth all of our perceptions and ways of navigating this experience that we call life, so we may actually anchor into our divinity, our purpose for being here, our soul's mission. Yes, collective, here for it. Stoked for you, power to you. We're going to keep it on track. That's the key. Learning how to establish boundaries and foundations so you can slow down. You don't always have to hurry or rush. The transformation is ever present and always happening. The more we can just allow it to do so organically, the rebirth will just continue to play out right before our very eyes. And as we're seeing amazing shifts throughout the collective when it comes to finances and traditional infrastructure and governmental entities, it's only apparent that we are moving into a new reality. May you step into that Aquarian energy just as we're about to do with house number 11 today, my dudes. Welcome in Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, wherever you have Uranus placement. House number 11 is the collective socialization, whereas Libra is linking with someone one-on-one. Aquarian energy is as we are one, unity energy, how we are showing up throughout time and space on a collective level today. Any Aquarians in the house? Let's get to it. You can catch the recording on the YouTube Beachy Butterfly. Here for it. Cut it, clear it. Aqua, I see you. Oh yeah. Yes, dude. What the butts, bro? This is some channel mode. I tell you what, these are God signs. Oh my gosh. Keep doing your work, Aquarius. The future. The Aquarian age is here. The future is an illusion. We are now in the future. I'm telling you what. Inner voice. The key to anchoring into this reality and this awareness is learning how to silence the stress. Learning how to step into one's path of self-mastery. Learning how to recognize that the stress, the triggers, can be your greatest teachers. The more you can still maintain peace, even in the most stressful situations, this is how you continue to ascend that Aquarian age energy. The individual who's able to radically embrace everything with unconditional love, radical acceptance, and still choosing to move in the direction of God. Unity consciousness, recognizing that we all are mirrors here. We are holding it down for each other. We are beacons. We all do it in our own way. We each have something to teach. We each have something to learn. The more we can continue to recognize who we are and why we are here, the more we can tap into our potential. And it is clear. The end is near, and that's just a new beginning. The future is right before our very eyes. Continue to do your own personal practice. Stay committed. This is a lifelong journey, and we do it together, and we're better together. Absolutely. Thank you, Aquarius. Thank you for this energy. The more we can make peace with the stressors, the internal voice, the more we can befriend this master within, master the stress, the more we then recognize that we are God, creating this reality together right here, right now. How you do it is up to you. Be easy on yourself. Be patient, be temperate. And as always, Godspeed. Indeed. Alright, house number 9, I see you. Excuse me, I don't know where 9 came from. House number 12, last but not least, we got 9K likes up there. Maybe we get 10 by the end of this, if y'all are just tapping away. Pisces energy today. Sun, moon, ascendants, thank you. I appreciate you. I'm here for it. We're here for it. Continue to live the future that you want to see. House number 12, Piscean energy, Sun, Moon, Ascendants, Neptune placement. This is the space beyond definition. This is the place beyond time and space. Pisces energy is that one which it cannot be defined. No, Pisces is the magic within and all around thee. Pisces is the soul, the moon, energy, the cards, Neptune placement. Yes, the deeps, the water, beyond. Sun, Moon, Ascendant. We are on house number 12. Here for it, Pisces, wherever you may be today. There we go. Perfect. 2 goddesses jump in, and we are here. I'm telling you what, Pisces, the sign of secrets. Pisces, the sign of secrets. We get Nyx here, goddess of secrets, and jumping alongside her, we get boom, Lee-Z, Revelations, 10K, I see y'all, squad out here today. Christy, thank you for that shell, the gifts, I appreciate this. Pisces, the secrets are being revealed, ultimately, right before our very eyes, and that is that you, my friend, are complete, whole. You step into this world with everything that you need, and the lessons will continue to unfold organically. The more you get to know yourself, your depths, your eternal sense of individuality, the more you can then let the revelations play out right before your very eyes. We have aloneness here in the root. We have postponement here in reverse. And we have traveling here alongside. Lynn, thank you for the gifts. Sam, thank you for the gifts. Piscean energy, reminding ourselves that we are always traveling. This whole life is a journey. Yes, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. And the aloneness, the more we can actually enjoy just being in ourselves, this is where we claim our power, not needing anybody else, not needing anything outside of oneself, knowing that you're whole, complete, in your all oneness. Because alone means all one. It's not separated, but it's knowing that you are here, whole already. You are complete as the divine being that you are. Learning how to see yourself in this level as a sovereign individual, a complete circle rather than someone who's incomplete and needs somebody to find their other half. Nah, baby, you're a whole, and from this space you can choose to link with other people who are also whole. Holy cow, this is how we make strong chains. This is how we make Olympic medals. This is how we learn how to connect from a space of I've got something that is here that I have. This is you have this as well. I don't have those things and you have those things. You step into your gifts, I step into my gifts, and we complement each other. We amplify each other. We make each other stronger. We can create something that is beyond imagination. Yes, the revelations are happening right before our very eyes. The revolution will not be televised. Continue to listen to the subtle synchronicities, the links in the links, the big cat energy. Seeing through the fabric of the reality, listening. It's crumbling right before our very eyes as we step into the Aquarian age. The truth, the apocalypse, the information is revealed. Steady, slowly but surely. The more you can just continue to find solace in solitude, find solace in solitude, find joy within, knowing that you are God, experiencing human. Through this awareness, you will then continue to tap into your purpose, traveling here on this planet, a soul with a mission, which is ultimately probably to uplift the planet's frequency as we continue to anchor into the Aquarian age, and we are stepping into God body. Beautiful. No need to wait. It's here. Everything in perfect time. And it's all being revealed. Continue to listen to your intuition, the water within. The more you can befriend yourself and become your best friend, the more you will continue to see and surround yourself with people on the similar level, and you co-create from this space. And this is how we anchor into the garden. My dudes, thank you. What a solid reads today. 12 in a row, 42 minutes on the clock, 55 angels in the room, out here channel mode today. Solid. You can catch this recording up on my YouTube probably tomorrow. We'll probably jump on tonight and do some personal readings. I'm going to go finish cooking up my feast. Oh yes, just about there. Ready, meal prepping, in the kitchen, practicing magic. This was so good. So good. Some solid reads. You can check out the recording on my YouTube over there in the links. If you want to come back later for personal readings, we can do that. If you want to support me outside of this live stream, sometimes when I'm having fun with myself and making art, I like to make some stickers. You can find these up on my website. This one is one of my favorites. It's a heart within a heart, and it says, "You are here." If you want to find that sticker, you can go find that on my site, and I'd be happy to send them your way. I also got this one that says, "Self-care is sexy," a little perfect reminder that you can place on your water bottle or your notebook, reminding yourself that self-care is a lifelong journey. This one says, "Everything is breathing." This one is Una Lucy. This one says, "Your soul is showing." You can find all of these up on my site, 8th house, through the links in the bio. Self-care is the new sexy with those magic hands. And oh titty tree, just a taste of a couple that you may see on my site. If you like those, I'd be happy to send them your way. I also have up there my journal, which is called Astral Body, and it's breaking down health and well-being into 5 different aspects, limbs. It has all sorts of meditations, guided breath work, guided exercises, guided practices, guided journal prompts, meditations, I already said that can assist you in your journey of healing. That's up on my site. Digital download is available right now. If you want to support this cat and what we do here, also you're more than welcome to book a personal reading outside of these live streams. If you want to dive in deep to if there's something heavy on your heart, or you simply just want to do general reading, 30 minutes to an hour, you can find that information on my site. I will never try to slide into your DMs and try to sell you a reading. There are fake accounts out there, unfortunately, and you can report them, block them, ignore them right away. I will never attempt to slide into your DMs and try to sell you a reading, but we do jump on here frequently with the live streams. We got 10-8-108 locks on the screen. Groovy. I'm curious when you lost the sound, Sam. I'm curious if anybody else lost the sound. If you hear me all right now. Nonetheless, yes, we also do teach one-on-one yoga classes, one-on-one meditations, guided meditation as well, tapping into channel mode to assist you in your journey of creating the reality that you wish to see. And all of those can continue too. You get recordings of them, so you carry them with you. Little tokens, little guideposts that assist you in your journey. I'd love to work together one-on-one. If you ever just wanted to talk one-on-one, I got a complimentary call up on my site as well, and we can just tap in to see how, if we are in resonance, if we would work well together, and if I can utilize my gifts to assist you to further your spiritual practice and endeavors. Would be glad to lead you through either yoga, breathwork, meditation, personal tarot readings, utilizing the medicines and the tools that we have been trained in to assist you to move deeper into your soul's mission. It's an honor and a joy to be here as a cosmic conduit. We're just out here flowing. I'm excited. I'm sleepy, but I'm feeling so good. Gonna make some great food. Probably gonna record that as well and then make some art and start stepping into a little bit more cinematography stuff. Oh, awesome. Happening. Continue to do your thing, baby. Take care of yourself. 11111 up there. And you'll have to check out the video page. I got a whole feast prepared for myself. I've been in the kitchen for 12 hours. Right now, the last thing we are going to make, French toast. So stoked. Alright. And until next time, I'll see y'all tonight. Much love. Godspeed. Thank you for being. I'll see you soon.